Alrighty guys, so here's going to be my last proof example for you. So we're going to follow the flowchart again. Starting, I immediately think this looks like it's probably a kite, but before I can get there, I need to follow my flowchart. So we know the very first thing we want to do in our flowchart is determine are the opposite sides parallel to each other. So we're going to start with comparing AB to DC. I have done something wrong. Ah, that's what I have done wrong. That should have been a -4, making that a 9. So this becomes -1/3. So here, looking at this, no, my opposite sides are not parallel. It's the first time we've seen this. So all that means so far, though, is that I'm not going to follow here. I could be in the trapezoid world, or I could be in the kite versus quadrilateral world. I have to actually finish finding the other sides as well. So we also need to compare A, AD, and BC. Got a -7 there. Oh, I'm sorry, we should be finding BC here, so it is important that you're following. And you see that I color code as I go to be on the safe side. By color coding, I knew I was doing AD and BC. And once again, these are not the same. So we would say neither set of opposite sides are parallel. So this is, so this, I guess we could say, so this shape can only be a kite or general quadrilateral. Those are our only two options. And once again, I know that because if we follow our chart down, for the first time, we're over here. No, none of them were. So we have our next question to ask, but even as we look, the only options we have are kite or quadrilateral. The only thing that's going to differentiate these is are the consecutive sides congruent? And I do want to say once again, all of these are quadrilaterals. This would be a general quadrilateral. It's not special in any way. So that is kind of our difference there because yes, all of these are quadrilaterals, but these are the special types. So the next question is, are they congruent? So I'm going to take, I'm going to use new colors here, and I guess I'm going to use my highlighting to help. When we say consecutive sides, we're talking about AD and AB. So those are the first ones that I want to say, are they the same length? So for AB, my change in X is from -5 to 2. Well, that's 7. My change in Y is from 7 to 6. That's 1. I want to compare that to AD. My change in X is from -5 to -4, so that's 1. My change in Y is from 0 to 7, so that's 7. Once again, I'm at the same point where I know that those are exactly identical. I could keep going, get DAD is equal to square root of 1 plus 49, and that is going to be equal to the square root of 50. So here, yes, they are congruent. They are the same length. But I'm not going to stop there. I need to actually see, are these two sides also congruent? So I also want to see, are CD and BC congruent? So I do need to find that as well. So here, my change in x is from -4 to 5, that's 9. And my change in y is from 0 to -3, so that's 3. Seeing what happened up here, that I had 7 and 1, I'm actually going to just go ahead and jump to the other one and see, do we get the same thing? So now I'm going to try between B and C. So my change in x here is from 2 to 5, well that's 3. My change in y is from 6 to -3, well that's 9. Notice that 3 squared, 9 squared, 3 squared, 9 squared, those are the same. So we could actually say consecutive sides are congruent. Therefore, this is a kite. Notice we could only make this decision because we had already said the sides are not parallel. Had the sides been parallel and the consecutive sides congruent, this would have been a square or a rhombus. So it is really important that we're not jumping down or following this all the way through. And so from here, yes, they were the same. Yes, this is a kite. So once again, this flowchart here is going to kind of be your saving grace, your guide to finding out how do you classify your different quadrilaterals while doing proofs on a coordinate plane.